right, there's somebody that wants to meet you, Jeff. He's my friend. His name is Johnny. He's in California, much like yourself. Johnny, welcome to Kermit and Friends.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Johnny.
So sad. I miss Eric so much. Like I
do too. I miss him. I miss him every day. I miss him every day. He used to call me every night at midnight, and every single night. I mean, for the last 10 years. I actually have a lot of. I have his last message. I think I kept his very last message. This was the very last message.
Okay, good. Let's hear this. Yeah.
So call me now.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's it.
Listen, that's it. Listen.
So call me now.
Do you think he loved you?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I cared about him as much as I care about any of my children. That's the truth.
Wow.
Really, it affected me, in a way that I never thought it would. It surprised me, how bad I feel like I took it, So that's why I don't really, like people say, why don't you call into the Stern Show or something like that? Obviously you could call in and say something, but it just wouldn't, I really, honestly, it's like that to me, it's like almost that was his thing and not mine. You know what I mean? So doing it without him, because you got to realize I was laughing. So, I mean, the things like some of the things like 0.0 when Artie did 0.0 and all that made me laugh. So, it's like I say to people, I'll never laugh that way again in my whole life. If I live to be 100, I'll never have those kind of laughs,
Years ago when Eric called you and he left a voicemail saying, you know what to do about that one guy. Like, did you
That was
guys ever
real.
have any? That was all right. Yeah, I was wondering if you had
real.
any private conversations about that with him.
I had many private conversations to say, don't ever do that. You can't talk that way. But it never stopped him, actually. So his whole life, I mean, from when I knew him, that's all, he would ask for, he wanted somebody killed about every 15 minutes, but he didn't really want death. He wanted legs broken and arms broken, and he was, so obviously that never happened. And, but if it could have happened, I mean, I'm just happy he never found anybody who would do that. So yeah, he was a wild man. I mean, he really was. I mean, it's almost kind of like God put him in that body, because if he'd have been in a capable person's body, who Lord knows what he would have done.
I just got a little sad just now thinking of, I mean, it's happy, but it's sad in a way.
Everybody moves on, I mean, they come, they go, that's it.